I get so frustrated when Madeline is late. Oh, when is she going to be here? Madeline?
I am so sorry, Julia. I slept in. You know me. I was up late last night. I slept in this morning.
How many times do I have to tell you? Go to bed early so you can wake up early. I can't believe you slept in on the day that we're talking about what Jesus said, which is, blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are the mourning people, for they will be comforted. I've been telling you this for years, and I'm so happy to hear that Jesus agrees with me. It's way better to wake up early in the morning because you get the blessings of coffee, sunrises, quiet homes to enjoy. It's way better, Madeline.
So you're saying I'm going to have this blessed life. Jesus said I'm going to be blessed if I mourn, like if I'm a mourning person?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought it said. It said, blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted.
Is that spelled M-O-R-N or M-O-U-R-N? Because I kind of thought it meant blessed are those who mourn, like, or who are sad and are lonely, or crying, or weeping.
Madeline, mourning, crying, weeping, that cannot be blessed. That sounds the opposite of blessed.
Should we take a look just to check?
You know what, let's take a look.
You're right, it doesn't sound blessed, but I think we should check.
Okay, let's take a look. Oh, so it was M-O-U-R-N, mourn. Madeline, blessed are those who mourn. Do you think that means blessed are those who are mourning the loss of something, feeling sad about losing something? Like maybe the loss of the perfect plan that God had for our world and all the people who live in it?
Yeah, I think that could be right. I think it could mean that Jesus was saying, blessed are you if you're sad because you see that things aren't the way God planned them to be. It's good if you recognize, hey, that's not as it should be. Hey, Kids Questers, are you good at recognizing when something isn't the way it should be? Julia, do we have a challenge for these Kids Questers?
We have a challenge for you. Get on your detective glasses. We're going on a mission.
A picture's gonna show up on your screen, and see if in the time given you can find 8 things that are not the way that they're supposed to be on this next picture. Are you ready?
Ready!
Let's go.
Wow! Great job, Kids Questers! You did an awesome job finding all the things that didn't belong. Do you know what? There's a lot of things even here on earth in our lives that aren't as God intended them to be. There's things like, have you ever felt lonely at school? Have you ever felt that someone you love didn't have time for you? Have you ever experienced the loss of a loved one? Have you ever been hurt? These are things that aren't how God intended us to live. They're not part of God's perfect plan.
And Jesus tells us that when we experience these things, when we recognize that these were not part of God's plan, it gives us an opportunity to come to God with all of our pain and suffering and mourn the loss of what God intended for our lives. And God promises that we will be comforted. He will bring us peace because he says he will always be there for us. And he will remind us that there's a hope that one day there will be no more pain or death or suffering in his eternal plan.
Wow, Madeline, that is great news. So I think a challenge for us and for Kids Questers this week, when we mourn the loss of something, when we experience something that we know isn't how God intended it to be, let's think of it as an opportunity to turn to God and say, God, be with us, give us your peace, and let's take it as an opportunity to rely on him to show up. What a blessing that would be for us this week.
Have a great week, Kids Quest!